What's going on, family? Another day, another day. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just another day to be thankful. Another day to focus on what matters. You know what I'm saying? And try to make life as easy for you as possible, even being a TI without, compromising or things like that, or developing some type of Stockholm syndrome where you go back to the abuser. Like you know what I'm saying? You be cool with the abuser. You know what I mean? You don't want to have that Stockholm syndrome because a lot of people, it's easy for people to develop that through their traumatic experiences. Like, I guess that'd be like in a lot of abusive relationships and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? People, the chick either, or the dude gathers Stockholm syndrome and goes back to the toxic dude or the toxic chick. You know what I'm saying? So this program is breeding like toxicity. What's going on? How y'all doing? All right. The program breeds toxicity and things like that. So, you know, it wants you to get to the point where it's like there's no other way like around us or something like that. That's what it was to impose. Like there's no, we're the very fabric of your reality, but that's not true. That's the illusion. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's people around doing like the human nature, kind of mimicking the characteristics and things, you can see like people's hearts, you could feel like with like, oh, this person, you could just feel like, oh, this person, I can feel this person a good person. Or you might have some people that's just kind of neutral, and then you could just feel a darkness with some people, but you got people placed in this program. You got the gang stalkers placed to, participate in abusing you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like your thing is you keeping the peace. You making sure you keep yourself protected. You know what I'm saying? You making sure that your pathways is safe. Well, thanks to God, God makes your pathways safe, but to your best ability and your best control, you just want to make sure every situation is peaceful. You don't want to make situations hostile. You know what I'm saying? I've never really been a person that's, in love with the drama. Well, no, let me stop capping. I used to watch when I was young, I used to like drama and stuff like that. And, when a school fight or something like that, you want to see, or, locked up, you see a fight, you know what I'm saying? And, world star hip hop and stuff like that, any type of drama. But like now I grew into a point where I'm not really into the like drama. Like if a fight break out and stuff, I'm not like, sticking my head out to see what's going on, or you know what I'm saying? But you got a lot of people now in society, they love drama. They love it. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't go a whole day without doing somebody wrong. They can't even sleep peacefully in bed at night, you know what I'm saying, until they do somebody wrong. You know what I'm saying? Some people live in an environment where the fuel that gets them going, like food, like necessities, drama is what get them going. It has to be some type of drama. Drama has to be stirred up. You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta avoid people. You know what I'm saying? Cause if people want drama, watch TNT. You know what I'm saying? Watch TV. Cause you're not gonna get drama out of me. I'm past the point of trying to prove things. You know what I'm saying? I'm past that point. I'm just trying to make it out here. You know what I mean? And once I get financially comfortable and stuff, then I can start having a little fun. And in between times, try to have a little fun to my best ability. It's just that, like I said, I want to stand on what I stand on. I don't want to be, hey, how you doing? All right. I don't want to be friends with the abusers, I just want to make the peace with the abusers. You got to understand the difference, you know what I'm saying? And not peace as like a strategy or anything like that, but a way of life. You know what I'm saying? A way of life, evolving yourself, not just using this peace as ammunition just for the time being, but to remain peaceful. Not just because, you know what I'm saying, I know that the odds is against me, but I want to remain in a peaceful environment. I always like enjoyed peace, but back then I was like easily influenced, easily peer pressure. Easily influenced, easily peer pressure, you know what I'm saying? And my mental, it just didn't click when it came to finding jobs and you know what I'm saying, having financial stability. So due to lack of financial stability, I had to somewhat lean on other people, and through their uh, you know, drama and stuff like that, it got me tied into the drama. You know what I'm saying? But if I had financial stability when I was younger, I don't see myself would ever been in this position. Cause I always been like a peaceful person. But because of the lack of financial stability, that was like a problem source. You know what I'm saying? I would have probably been a heavy church goer. You know what I'm saying? I would have been good. But I'm thankful for the situation I am now, that I see everything for what it is and maintaining my financial stability. You know, sometimes it can get really hard, you know? What's going on, Chief? All right. Sometimes it can get really hard, you know what I'm saying? Because we go through our lazy phases. Everybody goes through a lazy phase, you know what I'm saying? But the thing, you got to overcome that laziness. You got to understand that, you know, as a man, you got to get out here on your own unless you can come up with ways to make your income more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But as far as getting income, you gotta mastermind the way you get your income, and you gotta make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Because bills ain't gonna pay itself. Money ain't gonna fall out the sky. You gotta get out here and get it. You know, and you can't hate people. You can't be mad at people. You know what I mean? You know, the program can be like, yeah, it's an evil program, and you mad at the things that people are doing that's trying to lead people to their demise, lead you to your demise, you know what I'm saying? And trying to have their way out here. I don't know if it's a plane or a jet. It's real loud. I can't even see it though. I can hear it, but I can't see it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You just want to be focused out here. You just want to be thankful. You want to be focused. You want to make sure you playing your part. And for those, you know what I'm saying, that do have the time, our leniency to have fun, enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep yourself in a bubble. Definitely don't keep yourself in a bubble. Keep yourself focused. Keep your head strong. Remain peaceful and remain positive. You know, that's the main thing. Remain peaceful. Remain positive. But don't have that Stockholm syndrome where you start partnershiping with people that's abusing you. Don't settle for abuse. If you're in a place because you financially you're not stable and you're in a place where they're abusing you, hey, you got to find somewhere else to go, because that toxicity is contagious. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow your situation to put you in an abusive environment, or you dealing with people because you ain't got no choice. You always got a choice. You know what I'm saying? Choose the freedom to live a peaceful life than because of your money situation live in an unstable environment where people are abusing you. You know what I'm saying? Make peace with your abusers. Don't become friends with your abusers. Peace.